Hi everyone, my name is Karan Sharma and I've written a book called It Happens. It's about a relationship between a 25-year-old upcoming professional and his senior 37-year-old single female. It's a very precarious or very situation of relationship where if logically one thinks one can go wrong, but what the story is all about whether you should think logically or whether you should think from your heart. And here we have a discussion for a discussion group, some of our friends who are going to give their take on the crushes they have had in their lives. And I'm not talking about regular crushes, but crushes when they were growing up, and what has been their experiences and what they think of such kind of relationships. So I have some great people here, very beautiful looking and smart looking guys and beautiful looking women. So I'd like to start with Aki. Can you just introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Akarsh Gulati, currently studying.
Hi, I'm Vishal, Chandhoke. I'm 34 years old, happily married.
And my brother Akarsh is
Wife, Madhurima. I work in one of the media organizations. Well, that's about me.
Hi, I'm Vithalani. I'm happily married for the last 6 months. Yeah, and let's see how that goes.
Of course, he's married to a beautiful Sakshi.
How it comes. How it goes.
Hi, I'm Sakshi Vithalani. I was actually Sakshi Gulati 6 months before. It's a little sad to change my surname, but let's see how that goes.
I feel some amount of animosity here, but we'll explore that.
Hi, I'm Madhurima. I'm married for 4 years to Vishal, and let's see how it goes.
I think the book should be named
How it
Let's See
Goes.
How It Goes. It's a good
That's a good
title.
No, Kiara.
It's actually a very good line which Myth has come up with. Let's see how it goes. So okay, it's the book is about this relationship, about this crush a person has, and then how he explores it. Growing up, we have had. I think everyone goes through these crushes when everyone is growing up. Akarsh, let's begin with you since you are single. No, not single, but not married. Not married.
Yeah.
He's not married. What about you? What has been you are also the youngest here. So what's been have you had crushes? I am sure you would have had crushes.
Yes.
You need not name them, but what's been like for you?
So specifically talking on this discussion of age gap and crushes. Everyone's always had, like, growing up, I think most of people have had a crush on, like, maybe their teacher or somebody in school or somebody that you see quite often and you don't really understand what it's like, but like it's just a crush. It's sort of feeling that you get, but
So did you anytime act on this feeling?
90% I don't think anyone does, and I fall in the 90% category. I certainly did not act on any of those feelings. They weren't strong enough for sure to try and develop them or
The strength
continue
would be
them.
only because of the age.
The age was just the fascination, not really understanding the situation, taking into account that it was a teacher from school, no names. But yeah, so it was just a fascination of having that little thing for somebody older, but nothing was done about it.
Okay. What about you, Vishal? Or Myth, whoever wants to go first.
About my crush, the most common which I remember was a celebrity crush during the school days.
You took away my answer.
Other than that, I think it would have been one of the aunties in the neighborhood. I think I found one of our neighbors very beautiful and interesting. I would say. I mean, this is much before our marriage. maybe around 7 years back. And obviously there were temptations to, go and talk, or maybe, blushing while in the elevator, stuff like that. So that was about it, and I never went ahead and had the guts to speak or take this further, because was as I've been taught since childhood and stuff, and also see the auntie happily married.
Okay, so hold that thought, Vishal, we'll come back to you. Okay, but before Mick can come in, I would like to bring in the ladies, because the ladies are the ones who are having a big laugh at the guys on their stories of the crush. So Nani or Sakshi or Madhurima, who wants to go first and tell us about your experience of this, falling in love or infatuation towards a guy or a girl? Shit happens.
I have had many crushes which were older to me, and most of them have always been older to me. I've never liked guys who are my age, because I find them extremely immature, and that's the reason I liked him also, though he's 4 years older than me. And the first day we started dating, everyone in college teased him to be a pedophile. That's how young I was.
Let me make it clear, she was 18.
Yeah.
That's important.
But
Yes.
I used to like some of my brother's friends because they were really good looking. Sometimes I used to like people in school who were older than you. Sometimes I've liked celebrities like Hrithik. I've had a huge crush on David Beckham and Hrithik. And Brad Pitt, who was also
It
married.
was bad.
So just as a point of discrimination, it's like if, like you say, in even celebrities, if it's a guy celebrity and a girl has a crush and they run to him, they give him hugs and kisses, but a girl celebrity and a guy goes up to him to hug him, he's detested and made fun of and thrown away by the bodyguards. Why so much discrimination against younger guys having crushes for elders and not for women having crushes to elder guys? Do you think there's a discrimination?
Yeah. No, because if the discussion before that we had, everyone who was the girls were older and the boys were younger, but they still said that it doesn't matter because they actually click and they love each other and everything. So I just think these celebrity crushes are not real, and that's why we follow societal rules. But when actually love happens, it can be beyond caste, culture, society, age, all that doesn't matter.
Are you going to stand for elections?
So politically
Okay, very politically correct answer. So what about you, Madhurima?
So these age gap kind of crushes that happened to me were really I belong from a girl.
So just to get this right, I think Madhurima was not born and brought up in Bombay.
Mumbai.
She's from Calcutta.
Calcutta, yeah.
So
I had studied in a girls' convent school, strictly where you cannot even speak to guys on your way back home, and always supported by your parents and everything. So I had a limitation in terms of interacting with guys. So majority of my crushes in my school days or during my growing years were all celebrities. Or if someone coming at home, maybe some brother's friends or someone who's just speaking in a sweet way, it's just that kind of crush. Maybe you see him once in a lifetime and that's limited. You can just put a bar there, nothing beyond.
okay, so what about you, Mit? You was the last one on this.
Yeah, well,
to
I mean,
speak
something
about.
similar to that. I was in an all-boys school in Bombay. So the moment I crossed puberty, every girl who probably talked to me was my crush.
Just on this, I have actually my very good college friend. He had a very similar story. One girl, if any girl speaks to him for half an hour for a day, he feels he's going to marry her. But
I mean, it
the
wasn't-
next
I mean,
stage is that
yeah.
we have to
No, I mean, I wasn't that
advanced.
I wasn't that crazy about it. It was just like,
I
attraction.
am brother like that for daddy.
It was just attraction. It wasn't anything more than that. It's just like, you're attracted to things that that you don't probably get around you, I guess, right?
Okay.
So I mean, it was more of that to start off with. But of course, it had quite a large range of what the crushes could be. Celebrity crushes, not really. I mean, I was never really. I mean, of course, you like celebrities, but celebrity crush was never a real thing. But yeah, I mean, I've had. You meet people in tuitions. You have classes which you're doing together, and that's where you have crushes with people. I've mainly had crushes with people I've interacted with. Nobody I've not spoken to or anything, except with my wife, who I met and I saw, and it was like love at first sight, even though we didn't speak.
So before I come to Akarsh, I'll ask Vishal and Sakshi and Madhurima the same question. Did you have a crush on your husband, or in your case your wife, before you actually went up to her and started speaking to her? I mean, how much time did it take for you to go and start speaking with her?
So
Before you
when
started, getting this crush on him or her.
So when I met him for the first time after the first initial introduction, when I just saw him, I found him, oh, he's cute. So that kind of a reaction did come in, and so I went back home. I was staying with some friends and all, so I told them, a new good-looking guy has just come and he's really cute. So let's see. So that initial kind of feeling was there in a hidden manner. But yeah, just started.
Okay, what about you, Vishal? Or
I found her too cute, I would say, not just cute. And
you can say hot on camera.
Yeah, obviously hot, beautiful. I mean, all the very good adjectives. I mean, I
It's been I think I had good adjective here.
So it was obviously a crush, since it's a love marriage. So obviously you feel for the person when you see her for the first time, and that was the case when I saw her. I found her very pretty. I found her cute. Most of all, there was a feeling of love. I felt a strong bond. That she's the one that I can spend my life with. And talking with regards to the number of days it took me to propose her, I think it was
or propose, or not even propose, but go and start speaking to her, after the initial, oh, she looks beautiful.
I think it was on the same day.
Okay.
Probably the next day, the first day of.
So in a week he asked me for marriage.
7 days I proposed her for marriage.
You're not Chandhoke, you're Gulati.
Okay, so yeah. Anything else?
As Myth and my other brothers correctly mentioned, that there are stages in life where you have multiple crushes and you feel attracted and beautiful people around. You feel she's also nice, she's cute, she's beautiful, she speaks well. So going beyond that, I found many good qualities in her, and I thought she is the one, she is the perfect one for me, and hence it took me only 7 days.